Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. Oh my giddy aunt, it is a scorcher. We're literally in the midst of a heat wave and I've got the windows open, the fan on. I'm literally trying not to melt right now. So on my Monday I got up, had a nice refreshing shower, caught me down because it was so damn hot. Had some cereal and was just listening to a bit of music, a bit of 1975, a bit of Kylie. Loving her new song, Say Something. The music video is just amazing. Gave me a bit of a headache at first, it's sad to admit, because there's just a lot going on in the video. But I've watched it a few more times and I just love it. She looks amazing. And my dad had work, younger brother had work, older brother was on his Xbox and he'd gone off to the gym. Younger sister is up at a uni flat and she's just moved into a new uni flat, so I hope that's going well for her. And my older sister was at hers. Me and my mum were just watching a bit of Golden Girls, and I then got myself ready to go off for a little walk. And I got a load of nature photography. I then went off to my friend's house, who I went to primary school with, and had a nice chat with him. And I saw his dad at my workplace, and thought I'd pop in to see how they were doing. I stood out by the front gate to their garden, so I wasn't like too close, social distancing, and I had a really nice catch up with them. Then I went off to my best mate's house who I hadn't seen in ages, and I spent the time there watching Doctor Who, mainly the 11th Doctor Who episode, and I played on this virtual reality headset thing. So it was like I was driving a car and it was super cool. And yeah, we had a really nice catch up and then we went off for a little walk, sat on a bench and just chatted about anything and everything. And then went off to the pub and just had two half pints of cola. Then he had to go off because he was meeting one of his other mates and they were talking about like game streaming and stuff because he does that on YouTube. Definitely go check his YouTube channel out called Max Gaming. It's great. And I then went off home and silly me, I'd forget my head if I was attached to my body. I got back and my mum was like, didn't you have a backpack with you? Because I did have a backpack with me because I was going to go to shops after so I couldn't again. But anyway, back to the story. So I was like, oh my god, my backpack. So I had to run back to the pub, like it's only down the road from mine, and get my backpack. Got back and it was literally a sweaty mess and I had work at 5, so I quickly had a shower, got my uniform on, had a drink and a quick bite to eat, and then my dad brought me up to work and my older brother had gone off for food with his mate from rugby as it's the new food scheme Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I got to work, had a breather and this was like right, one, two, three, got in, sanitised my hands and started serving food and drinks. It wasn't as busy as it has been with the eat out scheme, so it was pretty good. I did end up dropping 2 pints that didn't actually need to be served because they were ones that they'd already had their drinks and they made two of the drinks and so I ended up dropping one and spilling the other on me. So I think I dropped both glasses actually. So there was cider all over the floor, so he cleared out the glass, had it all over me. So I was like, for God's sake, I didn't even need to take those drinks out because they'd already had the drinks and they were cock up ones. So I was a little bit annoyed, but what can you do? These things happen, and I just had to keep calm and carry on, which I did. And I didn't finish till about 10:40 something. I did 5 till close, but yeah, it went really well. And I then got picked up by my dad, got back, and for my tea, I just had some Marmite toast with a cup of tea. I was just playing with my kitty Purdy, who is so small and so playful. She likes to give you kisses, lots of kisses on your cheeks, bless her, and attacks your feet. And Harvey, my dog, is slowly warming to her now. At first, he was a bit like, "What the hell is this verbal doing?" And now they kind of just like, do their own little, they kind of stay out of each other's way. Hopefully, they'll get close because I want to get some adorable little photos of them stocked up for the gram. But who knows? And then I went off to bed and I watched Emmerdale and Toy and Hollyoaks 25, and then I went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I watched Hayloway and Neighbours from the night before, and then today's Hayloway and Neighbours, and I woke up and everyone was out. Harry Potter reference for you now. No, no car missing. That's not made. I think that's how she says it, Miss Weasley, when the car had been taken. It was like that basically because they'd gone out and they normally leave a note just to let me know because of my anxiety and craziness, but they hadn't. So of course I tried getting hold of my dad. I couldn't get hold of him, so I got hold of my older sister, and she let me know that my mum was off to the doctors and they were helping my grandparents pack the house up, ready to move. And so I calmed down, had some cereal, listened to a bit of music, watched a bit of TV, and then my mum got back, and my older brother, dad, and older sister, and younger brother, and my older brother's best mate, one of our family friends, came back and they brought a removal van here as quite a lot of the stuff was coming to ours. Like we've got a new sofa that's now in the living room, and my dad was sorting out my younger sister's room, which is also known as the spare room. So that's where they're going to be staying with us till October time, when their new house will be ready to move into. Can't wait to see it, and their house has been sold now, so they have to move out today. And I then had some lunch. I had some cheese sandwiches and a cup of tea. I was just playing with my cat, Birdie, and wrote a bit of my journal. My younger brother went off out with his mates. Older sister went off home. Older brother took the removal van back, and my older brother got back and went off on his Xbox. Dad went off to bed. Me and my mum just watched a bit of TV, and I listened to a bit of Kylie, watched some YouTube videos, did about 5 or 6 TikTok videos, and I then wrote a bit of my work that I'm working on at the moment. It's going really well. Then I was just listening to a bit of Coldplay and some other singers and bands, and I then went off for a little walk, got some flask snaps, and went off to the shops, and I got some apple juice, some breakfast fruit bars that I had one this morning for breakfast, and I got back and was actually melting. So I sat by the fan and was just listening to a bit of music, wrote my journal, and then for tea we had takeaway, and I had a burger and chips, and then there's no six on. I don't think there was any six on Wednesday last night, other than Hollywood's favourites, and so I watched that and EastEnders classics that they've been doing at the moment, and I watched the Carter's Christmas one where it was revealed that Shirley isn't in fact Mick's sister, but actually his mum. So iconic. I absolutely love that episode, and I really hope that Linda and Mick don't leave, because I know that they've sold the bit to Sharon, but I really hope they stick around in the square. But who knows? Because I really love Mick and Linda. That's just so good. But I think there'll be a little bit more to come with them eventually before they do leave. But I'd love the Carters to all come back because they were such a good family, and yeah, I don't think Shirley would be leaving because Shirley's been in it for a long time, just trying to get comfortable, and yeah, just sat on the floor right now, and just hopefully see. I really like this setup that I've got going on. You can see my little high held on the shelf and my Doctor Who posters because I'm a massive Whovian, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You can film over here at my desk or maybe on my bed. I'm not sure. I normally used to film in my younger sister's room, aka the spare room, but my grandparents are going to be having that as a bedroom till October time, so I won't be able to film in there. Sometimes film in the living room, but there's not much room now because we've got that new sofa in. So who knows? I might be able to film sat at the sofa. I just have to see whereabouts I can film because I like to change it up a bit. I like to have different locations to film at, and yeah, I then went off to bed on my Tuesday evening, and I was tossing and turning most of the night because it's so bloody humid right now, and I was literally melting, and I got up and had a nice refreshing shower, and yeah, literally my cheeks are literally, my forehead and cheeks are literally melting. Literally hate this heat. It's just so, it's so muggy and hot. You just literally can't do anything. And my younger brother is at work. Older brother was at the gym. He got back, and my older sister's at hers. Younger sister's up at a uni flat. Dad had work, got back, and went off to bed, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music, and did some arts and crafts and a bit of colouring. I'm just colouring up my music at the moment, which is super therapeutic. And I am now off to go and listen to a bit of 1935 and watch a bit of TV, work a bit of my journal, and I'm going to be making myself some lunch. And my grandparents should be here shortly to move in for a bit. And yeah, it's going to be good. And I've got work this evening. I'm doing 6 to 9, but somehow if it's busy, especially with the food scheme we have going on, I think it should be a lot later. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be too busy, but who knows. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you with Libra very soon. Bye.